What's up, guys? Welcome back. Cristiano Ronaldo bicycle kick in the Champions League quarterfinal against Juve. I remember watching this live. It's like, how does he do it? And to maintain it into the age he is now. Like, I'm pretty sure we're close to the same age. Like this would kill me if I tried to do this. Oh, amazing. Landscape page. Use a pencil, use an eraser, hit pause, we'll go too fast. It's practically the same drawing as the last time. More or less, right? But different jersey, colour and stuff. So I'm going to start with the collar of his shirt again. I just think it's helpful to get like his body positioned in the right way, where his head goes and everything. So his shirt collar will curve this way, right? So this is like his back will go that way. So say like we just add like the bumps for the collar there, right? So it's kind of like spiky. And then so you got like some fold lines, and then the back shape goes this way, right? So his back is going this way, and then the shoulder will go around. I just think it's helpful to do this first before we do head or anything, right? So this is his arm coming down. His arm hangs down, like in the Portugal one. Okay, so the arm is hanging down that way. That's like his bicep area with all these folding lines on. Okay. The other arm is like hanging out up there. Actually, his other arm goes down in the other one. So this one's slightly different. So his jawline goes up towards his ear, or it's like his neck muscle, like he's squishing his head, he's like wincing. But like, say like his neckline and jaw is like there, right? And then his ear is at the top of this, right? So it like curves around. It's like a different angle, like we're looking down at his ear. But basically, it's here. Okay, so it's like a hook. And then you could do some like ear lines just inside, just to get it looking more like an ear. Okay. So the other side of his neck comes out from the collar of his jersey, just there. We can't see much of his face, right? So it's probably better to get like his hair stacked above his ear and his neck, and then try and get some forehead and like cheek shape in, right? So his sideburn, that spike here beside the ear, okay? And then this kind of goes around here. He's got like, it's shaved at the side this way. And then it kind of like zigzags its way around the back of his neck. Then we've got like some more sort of neck muscle lines, and so say like his spine would be here. So that's like his spine. And then we've got like some neck muscles around that, right? So like, say a neck muscle going that way, and maybe around his ear, up into his head, kind of keeping everything together. And then back of his head, shaved, right? So it's kind of like a smooth line, right? But then he has a long part of his head up here. So say like the shaved part of his sideburn there. And then he has long sort of, I think he has the blonde tips of this one, doesn't he? So like you got like some spikes and stuff coming down. And it's kind of longer at the back. And wet hair, and like it's all wet and rainy and stuff. So we'll just add these back here, roughly. And then there might be like a longer section just here as well. Okay, so that's like his head. So then his face comes down just from underneath his fringe, right? We can't see much. It's like nearly the exact same as the other drawing I did, actually. So, say like, yeah, we'll go like forehead here. And then this comes into his, kind of his eye socket area. Like his eyelid. Might see some eyelashes or something there. And then his eyebrow kind of sticks out there. Comes down that way. And then cheekbone. That way. Down, and you can't really see his mouth. Might see. No, there's just a dip in, and then it comes around for the chin. Kind of disappears into here. Can't even see his lips or anything. And then we can see like a tiny bit of his nose. Like so, kind of. Do. Okay, so you're kind of looking up that way, right? So that's all we can see of his face, basically. I think. Tricky enough. So, body, right? So his jersey, like his shirt, just bumps around here and then comes around. His waist is kind of hanging down, flowing, because he's in the air. So there, and then the arm will come down here to the wrist part. And of course his jersey's been like pulled and stretched and everything down this way. And we have CR7 back here, well, Ronaldo 7. But I'll do those details last, probably. He nearly kicks a dude in the head as well. And let's see. So we'll go shorts, right? Around his raised leg. One there. Next. Outstretched this way a bit. And there's Adidas lines. Like, let's say, black lines on this version of the Real Madrid jersey. So we'll do 3, right? We'll just go 1, 2, to, I think it's Adidas anyway. Maybe it's just on the side. Might not be Adidas. Can't remember. So 3 down there. And I think there's some on his shoulder as well. Right, and then the Real Madrid crest is in here. Look at this. Okay. His other arm, he's going that way, so like it looks real stumpy and small, right? So you do this sort of foreshortened sort of thing. You do these curved lines. Just wrapped around his sleeve. So it looks real small because it's going away. So things that go away from us get smaller. Perspective. So sort of an optical illusion. Right. I'll go outstretched leg and then we'll focus on the boot, and then this leg and focus on the boot, and then we'll do hands and probably the football as well. Now, what way? So we go thigh muscle, then his kneecap angled up. Right, hamstring, back there, and you'll have like sort of the back of his leg and some muscles there. Goes into his sock. Yeah, sock, right, like that, and then kind of fold it over the top. And then kind of bumps out for his shin guard, but we got like his calf muscle there, and then the back of the boot, well, shin guard area, and then he's all taped down here, so it gets a bit tighter. But generally, it just curves around the top of the boot. And the shin guard kind of bumps this up a bit. Right, so there's like a sort of shin guard in here. So kind of unusual look to that, but that's the way it is. Maybe his calf muscles should come out a bit more. So he's got all this tape down here, that's why it's sort of skinny down there. And then the boot is like sticking up this way, and it's a real tight one. It's like, it's very streamlined looking. I think it's Nike, but I'm not sure. All the studs are blurry, so I'm not sure how many studs are in it, so I'll probably get that wrong. But it'll look like a boot. That's the main thing. So I couldn't even tell you what sort of boot he was wearing. So this seems to go that way. A little lip around here. Then around the back. Can't see laces, but there should be, I'd say. Right, and we'll go studs. They're normally designed like this. 2 at the back. Okay, not bad. And the football's up here, but I'll get the other leg in. See kind of the side of it, of his kneecap, and then his like hamstring at the back into his sock, which is kind of bumpy again. And then his calf muscle here, down to his ankle, which again has lots of tape. Does the boot have like a black bit? Maybe. So that's like the back of his leg. And I think the boot is here. Okay, so we're like looking at the back of the boot now. A bit trickier to draw. Okay, so you can see the sole plate with the studs then. So it kind of like follows around this. I can do a little trick just to... Oh yeah, I think there's like a stud there. They can like join other studs. This is actually harder than this one. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Okay. But I think that's the best I can do with that now. That's tricky, that one. We do our best. Yeah, it looks like a boot, right? Okay, hands now, and then football, and we'll do Cristiano Ronaldo 7 there. So his hand is kind of like dangling here. It's not like a clenched fist. Comes out, down this way. Right, and then the palm of the hand is like here. And we get 1, 2, 3, so that means this is like, so you can't see his index finger. So you can see 1, 2, pinky. Hands are extremely difficult. Take your time with this now. Okay, that's kind of the way his hand is. Barely see much of the other fingers. And then the other one's just like a fist, so once you get that, we'll go up here. And then palm of the hand kind of curves out like so. Goes wide. And then we have knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then his thumb kind of like curves around there. And there's like some knuckle lines and hand lines and stuff here. And while we're over this side of the page, we'll do Ronaldo 7. I'll do it with black ink. It's white, obviously, in the match, but we gotta do it black. Oh, that's an N. Oops. I'll get rid of that line. I can spell, I swear. Ronaldo, and then we'll do a box like 7 for this one. Kind of like a bumpy. Okay, football. So it's the Champions League. Oh, the Champions League crest actually is here. And what way do they do that? So it's like, then the top of it there, the handles, and then like 2017, I think. Right, and then the football. So a circle with stars in it. You don't have to do the stars. Will I? Yeah, I guess I will for anyone who wants to draw a Champions League ball. So a compass or a stencil or a coin or something the right size, feel free to draw around. But if not, you know, try your best to sort of sketch in a circle. So we're going like that kind of size, right? It's about the size of the boot, I guess. It is amazing by these footballs, like it's been smashed, like it kind of holds its shape really well. Like I'm looking at the photograph of the goal. A lot of sort of engineering that go into these footballs. Not bad. Now, stars. Drawing stars is hard enough, and to draw a star and make them look round is even trickier, right? So we'll do it. So we got like one here, and they all like connect to one another. Of course, you don't have to do the stars, but so they're kind of like curved, right? So little sort of arms sticking out there. Patrick Star from SpongeBob. I always think of that. Okay, so kind of like that. Not perfect, but we do our best. They're all kind of touching, you know. Sometimes if you focus on like the shape in between them, see this sort of shape here, it makes it a bit easier. You know, if you try and draw the negative space, the space in between. These ones get real skinny over here. Do. Not bad, not bad, not bad. better than I thought it would turn out. Okay. And then he's smashing the ball, obviously, so debris, grass like coming off his boot. Some grass like up here. If you drew the other Ronaldo bicycle kick, you know, it's very similar. But you all seem to like that one. And someone, I think a few people requested this, so. Okay, Ronaldo bicycle kick in the Champions League quarterfinal against Juve. Even the Juventus fans were applauding. So that'll tell you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.